Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. This is your senior moment. It's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. All right. Episode number 69 today, kids. Episode 69. Click on the link tree in the bio. You can see all the good stuff that we've got for you. Use the links to jump to areas that interest you. Free products, free downloads, free home market analysis. Hey, if you're enjoying watching the senior moment, please share it online and comment. Likes are nice and appreciated, but shares with comments are even better. We're going to offer even an incentive. Each week we'll draw from those who have shared, and that lucky person will receive a fabulous prize. A fabulous prize. Look at this, guys. 1,830 is the number. 280 so far this month. 1,200 for the month is a goal. Of course, 27,290 is a goal for the year. Wow, be intentional. We are very intentional here at the senior moment. And what am I talking about? All right, so just think about this week. Just reflect on the last week. What happened to you this week that was unintentional? Have you experienced unintended consequences as a result of something that you did or that someone else did? Remember, those unintended consequences can be good or not so good, whichever they may be. When you plan your days and weeks, how intentional are you with regard to your activities, supporting your goals and principles? There's something to be said about benchmarking your goals against your activities. Do you have a particular outcome that you want to achieve that day, that week, or that month? Then you must be intentional with your time and your activities. Webster says intentional is when something is done by design, having external reference, benchmarking. All right, so being intentional is to be deliberate with an awareness of the goal that is to be achieved. So if your goal is to shave a couple of strokes off your golf game, you must be intentional about your practice and the area that you want to improve. In other words, hours on the putting green will not help your chipping game. So how do we become more intentional? Well, there's a 4-step process that Keith Hittner came up with. Here it is. Let's decide what you want to be more intentional about. You got to just think about it first. What do you want to accomplish? Make the decision to abandon freewheeling, a stumble through life approach and be more intentional. I'm not saying that you lose your spontaneity or that you become stiff or rigid. However, a certain amount of firmness surrounding your calendar and discipline regarding your activities is required if you are going to be more intentional and accomplish your goals. So, step 2, think about what it is that you want to accomplish. The what and who of things. What do you need who do you need to talk to? Who do you need to collaborate with? What resources do you need to muster in order to move forward? Who has those resources? You get the idea. There can be a short list or a long list depending on what it is that you want to accomplish. Now then there's step 3. The step 3 is the how of it all. You have identified who the people are that would be part of your team, and you have determined what resources that you need to be at your disposal. For example, get back to our golf thing. If you want to improve your golf game, probably you want to get a golf coach, right? You need golf clubs. So there's some resources. So who, golf coach, what, golf clubs, and you need a practice range to go to. The next step is how you plan to bring these people and resources together. So that would be step 4. And step 4 is take massive action. Now you need to do it. You've made the decision. You've identified the resources. You've made a plan to implement them. Now you need to take action, and not a little action, because a little won't do it. Half measures and tiptoeing around will not move the ball forward. Set a schedule on a timeline and keep it. Now, when you become intentional towards an end goal, you can move mountains. You can apply intentionality to all areas of your life and to any circumstance. Those who achieve great things get the girl, get the job, win the race are intentional about how they do their days, weeks, and months. So be intentional. It's a good thing. And that's your senior moment. All right. So what do I enjoy? What is my gratefulness moment of the day? Simple thing. My grateful moment are these little bitty micro fiber cloths that you get with your eyeglasses, or sometimes you get them as a promotion. This one is from, who's it from? Minuteman Press. Has there you go. You got a little shout out. Minuteman Press, little micro cloth. I use it every day when I change the senior moment whiteboard. And I'm not very careful about my glasses, and so I get smudges on them, so I have to wipe my glasses down a number of times a day or I can't see through them. So a little microcloth, a little bit of squirt on there of the juice, and it cleans them right up. Microcloths, love them. All right, so today is a deep knee bend day. So let's get them done. Did the push-ups this morning, did the sit-ups already. Deep knee bends on the day. Big week this week, kids. Lots of kids going back to school. School buses around. Be aware. It tends to be a little bit slower week of the year as far as business and some of those things, because you got families kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. But just be aware when you're out and about. Some kids are in school, in-person school. Others are doing school at home. But there are a lot of kids standing out on the street corners waiting for that school bus. Don't run them over. All right, so here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, those deep knee bends, they get my heart going. Makes my legs burn. All right. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior, and this has been your senior moment. See you tomorrow.